This is Hoverman Cop, defender of justice, defender of the people, defender of the earth. You, the citizens of the free world, are about to see and listen to a conversation I had with an 11-year-old outside the city of Uganda. And he will share his thoughts about the historic comic book of a real crime revealed within the plots of the investigation. This comic book you can get your hands on at Amazon.com or HovermanCop.com. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the conversation. Over out.
Well, first of all, thank you for joining me, man. And so, you purchased your comic book, right?
Yes, sir.
And you got it from me our last little outing, huh?
Yes.
Okay. And so, what do you think of the comic book?
I think it's very, very interesting to read. It has a lot of scriptures in it, and you can take that into consideration. You can probably apply that to your life. See how you can use that in your everyday life. And I really like the scriptures. I like how the platform that you use for your book and how you designed it.
Okay. And by the way, we gotta get your name. What's your name, buddy?
My name is Bryce Everhart.
How old are you?
I'm 11 years old.
Okay, within this comic book too, it's very self-explanatory. It's easy to read, but this comic book is based on a real crime revealed within the plots of the comic book itself. And in this comic book, you're going to have a scenario where there are some swearing because of what the suspect said, but those are blurted out. You won't actually can read it in itself, but you get an idea what he said, because I know a lot of kids, such that itself, is going to be reading this comic book. And there's a lot of kids out there are just having a phenomenal time actually reading this book and telling their other friends about the comic book. So I met him a couple of weeks ago, and I was so honored to meet him. And he read that book, I believe, the same night. Is that correct? Or what?
Yeah.
He actually read this comic book the same night I gave it to him. So what that tell you, I was so thrilled and honored. Every time I see kids, how they be so amazed with this comic book, it just makes this mission and this purpose so much more a reality for me, and even for him, because he's actually seeing a real superhero in person. So what are your thoughts about some of the stuff, the artwork and the scenes? You saw Hoverman Cop, he was on the side of the wall and all that kind of stuff. What do you think about all that?
I think that was pretty cool, because some kids, they can't really look at it and be like, oh, that looks cool. But the hoverboard is a very cool thing now. And that kind of relates to the kids my age or kids younger than me, because they see stuff like that and they're like, oh, that's cool, I want to read about that. And they not knowing that it's informational they're reading, and they're learning about the scriptures, and they can take that and then show it to their parents, and their parents are like, oh, this is a really good book, and then that spreads the word. And I really like the design and the graphics that you use.
Yeah.
It's like Warner Brothers type graphics. It's really nice.
Cool. I appreciate that, man. And what grade are you in?
I'm in 6th grade.
He's in the 6th grade, guys. He's in the 6th grade. Okay, so you're in the 6th grade. So did you get a chance to tell your mother about the comic book? What you thought of it?
Yes, she actually read the whole thing, and she was reading it to her class next time.
Yeah. Oh wow. I'm so honored. And by the way, man, I'm a kid at heart. I don't have any kids now, but people like this little guy here, this makes an impact. What I'm doing is what have an impact on him and generations to come. This is my heart and soul put in this, and to actually see this brought to reality, and to have someone like my little buddy right here who actually had positive things to say about it is indeed overwhelmed. And I'm going to be doing more footage and videos of different people who have actually read the comic book. So for 2019. So if you don't have your comic book, what do you want to tell people who haven't gotten the comic book yet? What do you want to tell them?
You need to get but this is very informational, and you can learn a lot.
And by the way, he has his own business, which I'm definitely going to support before he leaves. Tell him what kind of business you have.
I have a men's accessory line. All of what I'm wearing right now is what I make. I've actually made this today, and I sell lapel pins, bow ties, and pocket squares. I started my business when I was 8 years old because my sister inspired me. Because she really didn't do anything for men, so I decided I would do that. And at the time, I wanted to put money on the table because my mom was sick, and no doctor could figure out what was wrong with her. So I decided I would put in some money to help pay different things. That way we can get.
Wow. And how can people reach out to you?
They can reach out to me at belairs.com. That's my website, or you can follow me at belairsformen at Instagram.
Awesome, man. This is awesome. Entrepreneur here, and he's doing his own thing. And by the way, too, in case on top of you getting the comic book, you can also get purchase if you like what you see. It's part of my clothing design, as he has his bow tie and everything going on. I have my t-shirt clothing company. It's called Fluetti. You can get it at fluetti.com. I got different colors. I got different designs. I customize everything for you, and I have you looking sharp just like my little man right here. So I like to appreciate you, man, and thank you. And thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you around the way.